Hey there, Evan Dale Smith here, and today we are back with another Minecraft video today. So today I'm going to be talking about Macbeth and how everything went horribly wrong for the world. Macbeth. So Macbeth was written by Shakespeare in England. And England back then had a lot of problems with the kings. Yes, Duncan getting murdered eventually. Malcolm becoming the new king. Hey, little into the future. Me becoming crowned and then someone else trying to boot me out and take my place. That was very common in England during the kings and that stuff back then. So, it all started with the witches saying a prophecy that Macbeth will become the new Thane of Rise to be the new Thane of Cawdor. Then he will become king. But then here's a little screwy thing. Banquo's children will become queen. Hint, 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 hint. Malcolm, you're going to be on the spotlight, but not for a while, because Duncan has to die, and Macbeth and Lady Macbeth have to die first. So, not just yet, Malcolm. You're coming there. All right. And then, first, a messenger comes in with a horse galloping and then saying, Lady Macbeth, I've got some news for you. Gives him a letter, and then she goes overjoyed. She is overjoyed about everything. She's like, oh my God, this happened, and now he's this. Now this will happen. Thou wouldst promised. And then she becomes ambitious. And then Macbeth comes home and says, something bad has to happen to him. Maybe I could kill Duncan, but maybe not. But then she sees that as the perfect opportunity. And guess what? Here's the thing. Lady Macbeth and Macbeth also hear that Duncan is staying, the king is staying at their place. So you know what's going to happen? There is gonna be a murder plot, and things aren't being good. Actually, not good. I'm just being sarcastic there. And then, oopsie. And then later in the night, Lady Macbeth says, "Screw your courage to the sticking place," and she means not just screw your courage like you're bad. She means like just do it, man. Just do it already. And then later, creeps out. Goes into Duncan's room. Then kills Duncan. He's done. And then he comes back, horrified about the blood on his hands. He's like, "What the hell did I do? What did I do?" And then Lady Macbeth's like, stop being a wuss. Just get a bed. Give me the daggers. She gets the daggers and then covers the blood to the chamberlains, and then everything goes well for a few weeks until the banquet comes. The nobles come in and congratulate Macbeth about his grand achievement, becoming king. But then something bad happens. A ghost appears, and he's like, "Oh my God! Look at this ghost." And she's like, none of the nobles see this, but Macbeth does. And so Lady Macbeth has to calm everyone down, like everyone calm down, sit, I beg you. And then she's like, Macbeth, stop being a whip. And then he sees it again. And then she's like, you know what, everyone just leave. I've got to deal with my husband. And then she's like, you just ruined the banquet. Look at you all worried and that stuff. And that's what happened. And then Lady Macbeth starts becoming nervous because she doesn't want Macbeth to start incriminating the Macbeth couple. So she eventually gets a taste of her own medicine. Instead of Macbeth becomes guilty, she also gets guilty, driven by madness. She starts sleepwalking. And when she starts sleepwalking, she talks about the blood on her hands. She's like, out damn spot! And she washes her hands over and over and over, even though there is no blood. But she still thinks there is blood. And so the guilt gets so unbearable that she kills herself. And then And then, when Macbeth has to fight on the battlefield, he doesn't live. He actually gets punked by Malcolm. Yes, karma on you, Macbeth. Malcolm actually ends up killing Macbeth. No, this is not Duncan, but yes, Macbeth actually ends up dying and paying for his crimes. And then Malcolm becomes the king. And then they actually crown him as the rightful King of Scotland. So here's the thing, Malcolm, you made it, but you lucked out. Then he becomes he's the rightful one sitting on the throne. And Banquo's children did become kings. Macbeth and Lady Macbeth did not, and Banquo, these three guys, Banquo to the left, died in the process. Flance almost got killed, but he ran away just in time. Flance and Malcolm are probably the two survivors. Everyone else died. This is what happens. This is a very good story because it doesn't just have to be, in a stupid old 15th century castle. It could be on a spaceship. It could be like in any place where abusive powers take place. Like, let's say Nazi Germany. Someone killing the Fuhrer. That is actually abusive power. This story is good because any place that is abusive power, something like this is going to happen. Something like this is happening. A lot of people are just going to kick the bucket. So, I hope you like that. Like, share, subscribe, and peace out, boys.